Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Friday. And welcome once again to everyone's favorite show on YouTube, the Friday Recap. That's right, folks. This is where we get to kick back, relax, and take a look at some of the delectable little goodies that came my way this week through the mail. And, folks, let me tell you, yesterday alone, I got 3 bubble mailers, and when I saw where they were coming from, I was like, oh man, Friday is going to be a good day, because we're going to be checking out some cool stuff. And for the sake of today's video, I did already open the packages, but I left it at that. I did not take the cards out, so therefore you and I will be seeing the cards for the first time together today. But before we get to any of that, you guys know the routine around here, and that is we do not look at anything or open anything. Well, I guess I kind of blew that rule, but every now and then we can make an exception, right? So therefore, normally, we do not look at anything or open anything until we have our card of the day. And today's card of the day is one that I picked up about a week and a half ago, and it is from the 2020 Magic the Gathering Ikoria Lair of the Behemoths Godzilla set. Yes, the infamous 18-card Godzilla box topper set. And this character in particular just so happens to be the evil counterpart of Mothra. So can anyone out there, any of the Godzilla fanatics, tell me who that character is and what movie they first appeared in? I'll give you a sec. Go ahead. Ah. I knew someone out there would get it. So, excuse me. I'm still getting over that con crud. So every now and then you will hear me cough. So yes, someone out there is correct. So the character in question today just so happens to be Batra, the Dark Destroyer. And Batra first appeared in the 1992 Godzilla flick, Godzilla vs. Mothra. And this morning, I acquired another card from this set, which now brings me to, or it will bring me to, I believe 10 cards. 10 and 8 more to go. And out of those 8, only 2 are like really pricey. The big one, well, I have the big card of this set. I have Ghidorah. That's like $100+ card now. Luckily, I got it while it was still under $100. But the 2 big cards that I still need to get for this set are Mothra, still like a $70 card. I'm going to need a good payday for that one. And Biollante, which first appeared in the 89 Godzilla movie, Godzilla vs. Biollante. And I was looking up on that character, and apparently it's sort of referred to as like Godzilla's sister, because it was created using Godzilla's DNA, and it's a whole big rabbit hole to go down. Anyway, so Biollante, that's like a $40 card, and I think one of the actual Godzilla cards, I think it's the Bio Quartz Godzilla, I don't know, one of them, I think it still goes for about $30. But the King Caesar that I still need, because there's 2 King Caesar cards, and well, the other various Godzillas and that, I think they're like maybe $9 a piece. I think one of them still goes for about 15. But I know Rodan, I still need that one. That one I could get for like between $10 or $12. So yeah, it's a doable set. So I have a feeling we're gonna come pretty darn close to completing it this year. Mark my words. Anyway, Excuse me again, and I'm out of water. Rats. Okay, I'm going to try and do this video as quick as possible so I don't have an insane coughing fit. So let's start taking cards out of packs here and see what we got. So this first one is this is from Twitter. This was a not a stack sale. It was just a single buy. It was the remnants of a stack sale, and I asked the fella how much he wanted for this card. He told me, and I was like, I'll take it. And it just so happens he threw in a couple extras, so we got a 99 2000 Topps Heritage Andrew Burnett and a 23-24 Upper Deck Credentials debut ticket access yellow of newly acquired Toronto Maple Leaf Henry Thrun. He was traded the other day for Ryan Reeves. So there we go. Although I do not collect any of these players, so they'll probably be going up on Trading Card Database. At least I got myself 2 new top loaders. Anywho, but the big card in question is this one right here. I figured I'd like to get a few more autos of him. Yes, it is an autograph. I'd like to get a few more autos of this gentleman just because he's not getting any younger. And, you know, he's a great Hall of Famer to collect. And before he punches his ticket to the great game in the sky, I'm like, yeah. So when I saw this one, I was like, I gotta have it. So from 2020-21 Ultimate Collection, we got a sweet signature masterpieces in gold ink, an auto of Mr. Goalie himself, Mr. Glenn Hall. Yeah. So this is now my 3rd Glenn Hall autograph. Well, technically 4th if you count the Chicago puck I have signed by him. But 3rd on-card auto. This one, I have my single auto of him. It's from, I forget what Leaf product it's from. And then I have, excuse me, my dual auto of Glenn Hall and, of course, Martin Brodeur. We're going to put Glenn Hall right there. Mr. Goalie is always welcomed around here. All right, next. Where's this coming from? Oh, speaking of Martin Brodeur, this is a lot of cards I picked up from a gentleman on Facebook, and I am actually in a private Marty Brodeur group, and he just so happens to be in that group as well. And he was selling off a bunch of Martys, and I messaged him right away, and I was like, well, what do you got? So he sent me some pictures, and I was like, ooh, I don't have that, and I don't have that, and I don't have that. And you know how the story goes. And, well, I'm going to show you what I got. Starting with a 1997 Pacific Gold Crown die cut. Ooh. A 95 Pinnacle. This is the Premier Edition. And it's the certified gold because it has the stamp on the back. We got the 95 Topps Premier. And this is like the parallel. I forget what it's called. got 1996. Top Stadium Club. And I think this is a parallel. I'm not. No, it's not. I think that's just the regular one. We got a 96 Upper Deck. All-Star Game parallel because it has the badge there. Excuse me. We got a 98 Upper Deck Black Diamond die cut, so it's the premium cut. We got a 95 SP die cut. We got a 94 Top Stadium Club Great Expectations, and it's the Stanley Cup Champions parallel because it's got the little badge there. What do we got here? Is this also 95? 94 Top Stadium Club Trophy Winners, and it's the Stanley Cup parallel. And we got another 94 Stadium Club. This is the Shutouts parallel, and it's the Stanley Cup parallel. We got a 95 Collector's Edge Living Large. Woo! So this is unlicensed. So you got Marty there with the Utica Devils. That's pretty cool to see. We got a 2000 Pacific Revolution, or 2001 Pacific Revolution Ice Immortals. I love this stuff. Oh my god. What do we got here? 98-99 Omega EO Portraits, Electro-Optical Portraits. Cool. We got a 94 Donruss Gold Leaf Rookie. We got a 1999, a 98-99 Dynagon Ice Ice Watchman. And finally, we got a 2000 Prism Snow Globe die cut. Yeah. So, how many new Broders is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Excuse me. Let's bring the old Marty meter down here and count them off. Wait, that was 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 942 unique Broders in the Broder PC. We are now just 8 away from 950. Woo! Hot damn. I said, folks, that I would love to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. But then I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? 1,000, that's pretty high. So I'm like, you know what? What about 950? Well, we're now, as I said, we're now only 8 Martys away. So I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to hit our 950 this year, which is pretty damn cool. And we got one more item here. It looks to be a pretty thick boy here. It is. Oh! Excuse me again. The dang cough. This is cool. Let me just get this tape off. This is also from Facebook. And I saw this, and right away I was like, ooh, I gotta ask him how much he wants for it, if he's willing to haggle a bit. He was. He took about $5 off, which I was cool with. And it's a goalie that I really like. Another Hall of Famer. And this comes from 1920, Upper Deck Ingrained. This is from the Remnants insert line. So it's numbered to 100. And mine is actually number 97 out of 100. And it features a piece of game used stick. I think it's game used. Certified by Upper Deck, having been used in an official NHL game. So I have me a sweet memorabilia piece of the one and only Eddie Jockman. Yeah. Look at that. So cool. I don't know. I just really, really like Eddie Jockman. I think he's a very, underappreciated goalie. Well, unless you grew up in New York and Detroit for that matter. But just, oh my God. Such a great goalie. Such a one who I find is not talked about enough. And yeah. At one point, I actually wanted to get his rookie card as, one of my top 10 cards of the year. And then I realized his rookie card's in the 65 set. And it's still pretty darn expensive. Excuse me. So that's why I kind of gave up on that. But who knows? Maybe one day in the future, maybe I'll go after it again. But for now, I'm happy with this Eddie Jockman game use stick piece. So now, I have a piece of his stick. I do have an Eddie Jockman autograph. So, I'm pretty happy with that. Can't complain, right? Anyway, folks, I apologize if this video was a little off the rails a bit due to a lot of my coughing and whatnot. Sorry about that. But with this Ed Jockman stick piece here, that's all I got for you today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know the routine. Sound off in the comments below. As well, make sure to dip on down into the description of this video, as well as every other video that I post, because there are a ton of awesome links down below to channels that I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And of course, before leaving, if you'd like to, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you'd like to, click that subscribe button, and if you do, make sure to click the little bell next to it so it lets you know when my videos go live. Alrighty, so that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great remaining Friday. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I know I will. I'm planning to go see the new Superman movie tomorrow. I know it came out today, so for those of you who saw it already, no spoilers. But yeah, planning on watching Superman tomorrow and then coming home, and I'm going to hibernate because it's supposed to go up to like 38 degrees tomorrow. So Not looking forward to that. But anyway, so, yeah. So you guys have a great... excuse me. Have a great remaining Friday. Have an awesome weekend. And I will see you back here on Monday for either some new mail or some backlog mail. But till then, I say to all of you out there watching, laters!